Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to MTech Viral. So guys, till now we have seen that how can we use static files, how can we use templates, and how can we create our first application in Django. But this is not sufficient for our web application because we want to do something more with this. So in this video we will do something different and something more important, which we will need to use most of the time because we need to play with data. So that is what we are going to do. So let's run our server again and see what we have done till now. So I am doing python manage.py run server, and it should start my server. So it is my server is started. Now let's just copy paste this code into my URL and it should work. So here I have to go to index, and there is nothing at index. So let's see what was the URL. So it was first tab, so we will go to first tab, and now there should be index. Now you can see this is our first tab. Welcome to my first tab, and this is working. CSS is working because our static files are working, but this is not what we need right now. We need more than this. So let's create our first model so that we can we can talk to the database, we can perform some operations. So let's do that. So we have to first of all go to our first tab, this application which is named as first tab, and here you can see a lot of options are there, like there is admin.py, apps.py. We will go to models.py and we will create our first model. So you have to write class and the name of your model. So what I am making a student management kind of stuff, like there will be school, and that in that school there will be students. So let's make a class school, okay, because we can relate with this and you will easily understand what I am trying to convey. So that is why I am taking this example, and it will inherit from models.model. Okay, these models will be imported from Django.db. Now here I will declare some fields, like in SQL you declare some fields, like if this is an integer field, this is a primary key, this is a character field. Similarly I will do here. So first of all, the school will have a name, and let's say this is the name of the school. And how we will do this? We will write models dot character field. So we will write char field. So Django, basically Django provides its own ORM, so we don't have to write the queries, and we just have to declare these things. So there is a character field, and now it will ask me for what will be the maximum length. So I'll say maximum length is equal to, let's say school name would be around 50 characters, but let's say we gave it to 250. Okay, so this is our name. So there will be name, of course, and there will be what else school should have. There should be an address, so we will write address, and similarly this will be a character field. Oh shit. And let's, the length is more than that, 500. It's we don't have to write the same code, but I'm just trying to uh, I'm trying to do the easiest way possible, and it can be there is no this is not necessary to have the address field of maximum length 500. You can do like 200 or 300, that is sufficient. So let's have another field which can be called email, and every email there will be an email field. And one more thing which we haven't done is that blank should be false here, so that uh, we don't want to allow the blank field. So that is why we are doing this. So email field should have blank is equal to false. Okay, so yeah, our school has name, address, email, and let's ask for phone number. Okay, so we have a phone number as well of the school, and it will be a positive integer. So positive integer field will be a good thing. and here I can pass like blank should be false. Okay, so these are all our fields in school. Similarly, we will make another class, but before that we have to signify which string we want from here. So I will say self dot school name is what I want in my database. So that is what I will explain you later, but if you don't know about this special type of method, then you should watch my Python tutorial. I have explained what is the use of this method. So now this is our school. Our school is ready. So school will have some students, and we are just basically making a model where we have a school, and then there is a student which belongs to that school. So let's say we have a student foo models dot model. Okay, and now let's say student will have the name as well. Okay, so name is models dot care field, and max length will be like 50, and let's say blank is equal to false again, and then there will be like age of that student, and age can't be negative, so rather than taking integer field we are taking positive integer field again, and its max length should be, age should be not more than 3, I guess. 3 would be sufficient. Yeah, so this is age, name, and there will be like there should be what else, like school from which he belongs, so there will be school. So we'll say models dot foreign key, and we will pass here the school. Okay, so we have this foreign key, which means that it corresponds to another model, and that's it. That we don't have to declare the primary field or something like that, because we don't need that. Django will automatically create our primary keys like IDs, and it will create IDs, and that will be primary keys, so we don't have to worry about that. So one more thing it is saying that in Django 2.0 actually this new thing came. Whenever you declare a foreign key, you have to define its on delete as well. So what happened if I'll delete this class? So let's delete this school model. Then what will happen with this student, because it is a foreign key of that? So you have to say here that models dot cascade, which means if one will be deleted, then if it is connected to that particular class, then it should also be deleted. Other than cascade, what we have deferred, we have a lot of things. So let's see what else we have. Other than cascade, we have so many fields are there, so you can use whatever you want here. But for on delete, what is do nothing, and another one is cascade. So if you select do nothing, then this whenever if you delete the school model, then the student model will not be deleted, but if this is cascade, then obviously it's going to be deleted. Okay, so this is our student class, where it has name, it has school, it has age, and what else should be required for this student class? Let me think about this. I don't think we have to write so much things right now, because we are just practicing it for the first time for few of you guys, and if you know more than that, then it's really brilliant. So let's say self.name again, because we will display the name of the student and we will display the name of the school. So that is all we have to do for the time being, and our models are ready, and they are looking fantastic. So this is our school model, this is our student model, and now let's play with some data. So what we have to do, we will just close our server for the first time, and let's clear it. So now we have our models ready. So what we have to do to to add this model to our database, which we have like SQLite database, which we already have this db.sqlite. It was asking us to do some migration and all. First of all, we have to add this database to our admin, because we have to register our model here, so that our admin panel can understand that this is also a model, because we want to show this model into our admin panel. So how we will register this? We will write admin dot site of dot register, and here we will declare those models. So first model is school and another model is student. And now obviously we have to import this model as well. So we will write here from dot import models dot school. Okay, oh shit, from let's write from, oh, we can also from first app dot models import school comma student. Okay, so we have imported our models and we have registered them into our admin.site.register by calling this method, and this will register our models so that we can access these models in our admin panel. So this is the thing we have to do. Apart from that, let's check whether we have added our application in settings or not. So I guess we added it, but let's see again to just cross verify it. So we will go to settings.py, and here in installed apps we can see this is our first app, so we don't have to do it again. And now let's move to our terminal, and we have to write few commands before proceeding. So first of all, let's restart the server. So I just wanted to do this to let you know that what you can read here, that you have 14 unapplied migrations plus whatever we have done right now. This is also we have to do migration for this. So let's close the server again, stop the server, and let's clear it. Now let's do some migration. So for that we have to write python space manage.py migrate. What it will do, it will do all the necessary changes related to database. So whatever whenever we will change our database, let's say we create another field, another table or anything like that, we have to run this command so that it can be affected in our database. So let's press next, and here you can see that it is applying something like applying all migrations and then running migration. Now we have to make migrations uh, for our first app as well. So we will write python manage.py make migrations of first app. Let's run this, and here you can see it created our model for school and it created our model for student. Okay, this is how it will work, and let's clear it. So we have created our model, we have also registered our model. So and now if I will run the server, then it should not display any error. So let's run the server, and it is saying that you have one unapplied migration. So let's fix that as well. So let's run the command again, and now you can see that it is showing us an error that first tab.student.age should have a max length is ignored when used with integer field. So it is saying that you should remove that max length. So here at age we should remove this max length. So let's remove it, and let's write blank should be false. Okay, so this is what it is asking for us to do. Let's run the command again, and oh, so it is saying that your models have changed that are not yet reflected in the migration, so won't be applied. So we have to run make migration command again. So let's run it again, and this you can see this saying alter field age on student, like it has changed this field. So earlier we used to write SQL queries for this, and here in Python, because it has a beautiful this Django framework, you don't have to write this. So let's run this command again once again. And this is the last time, so it has applied the migration. Now if I will run this command, nothing will happen, and if I run this command, nothing will happen. So let's create our run our server, and this time it should not show anything. So let's, oh, there's no error message coming, and let's run our project again. So it is working fine, there is nothing at all. So there are some changes which happened at admin side, and we can't see that right now, but that doesn't mean that there was no changes involved. So we will see it, and I'll let you know how can you do this. So I am ending this video right now, and we will see all those things in the next video. If you are liking my videos, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and always like the video, so that I can understand that you are at least understanding the things and understanding the topics, and you are happy with that, or whatever feedback you have, you can post in the comments. And one more thing is that I am also posting some conference videos, so go through them because they are also very good, and they will definitely teach you something in those few minutes. So that is all, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.